You're likely interested in smart lights if you're watching this, and we're going to look at whether or not they can save us on our electricity usage and save on our bill. Let's take a look. Going back quite a while, lights have always been important. So, what we do without them in our homes. You might even say that smart lighting started with, Edison. Looking at some numbers, if you take 65 bulbs in a house, which is a little less than I have, 5 hours a day, I'm home a lot, my family's home, 14 cents a kilowatt hour is the national average. The typical LED bulb is only a 10-watt average. And so if you put all that together, you're only going to end up with $9.10 per month in your cost. $9.10 a month is really one of the cheapest things that we pay for, and it's for one of the most important things that we have. And the numbers for 65 bulbs, I may actually have 20 more than that when I start actually looking around. Fact is, with these LED bulbs, which are everywhere in my house, the difference isn't that much. I'm a person who really likes a well-lit house. I like every room to be bright. I like to read, so I like to have enough light for that. Certainly all of us who grew up with incandescent bulbs, though, we learned to turn the lights off as often as we could in every room that we could. As a person who likes smart stuff coming on and off, I've added several switches in my house to control things and make things work better. So part of the smart lighting is you can add automations, you can set up things to turn off and on when you're not there. But is it really worth it? Is it really going to save us any money on a monthly basis? And how's that compare to the price we're paying to install smart lighting? What we all really just want at the very basic need of our smart lighting is to be able to say, hey, turn the lights off, and see it happen without having to get up. So the numbers are interesting when we look at what it costs to light a house, and I'm basing mine on some numbers that vary a bit according to where you live or how many light bulbs you have, obviously. But taking this into account, I am putting down the number of 98 kilowatt hours per month for lights. That comes out to a cost of $13.72. Compare that to running your refrigerator, which is 110 kilowatt hours per month. Running your dryer, if you run it every day, that's going to be about 150. Air conditioning is about 350. Of course, that's going to vary according to where you live and the temperature outside, how much you have to use it, and then compare all that to running your coffee maker. If it doesn't stay on and heat the coffee, it's only 2 kilowatt hours per month to run your coffee maker. So I crunched those numbers on my own for my own house and came up with these. Hold on. So those numbers for my house, let's just make it 100 kilowatt hours per month. That's for all my light bulbs. But if you count that, if you break that down to just the main living area, that's about 25% of those. So that would be 25 kilowatt hours per month. Let's say that we reduced our usage by using smart systems, smart lights, smart outlets, smart bulbs. Let's say we cut it in half. So then we're reducing 25 into 12 and a half kilowatt hours per month. So we're reducing it a little bit, but it's just not that much. So let's look at the cost. So there's not really just one way to buy a smart system. You have to put it together yourself. And if you go to Amazon, there are different brands, but if you try to buy a brand name system, you're going to come up with some numbers that are difficult to square away. It's going to cost $125 to outfit this room with the necessary things. That's a couple of bulbs, a couple of switches, a couple of smart outlets. And that's to make everything run together to be able to turn it on and off with a single command or a single automation with the home. So if I save $3 a month in automations with this area of my house, and at a cost of $125, that's going to be almost 4 years to make the numbers add up to even. That's just even. If we come at it from a different angle and think about just the carbon footprint, the green angle of saving electricity, then you can start to add up numbers there too. But even if we're talking about 1 million homes saving the little bit, the 12 and a half kilowatt hours per per month, then you're still not really getting anywhere near the larger consumption. It's something, but it's not a big part. And so while I'm concluding here that you're not going to gain any monetary value by the smart light addition in your home, I do think lighting is a great value in our homes. And we all agree that being in a space that's well lit, that's properly lit for that space, is a great value for your home and makes you want to be in that space. So that's certainly true. So this video has been incredibly helpful, hasn't it? Just the numbers in it. I've been so impressed with everything that's been put together and the way it's been done. If it weren't my channel, I would definitely hit the thumbs up and like it, and I'd probably even subscribe. So how about you? In all seriousness, thanks for watching today.